Hi, Dr. Alina Kulchitsky, Boutique Bodyworks, and I'm going to talk to you today and show you a quick recipe that you can use for dinner or lunch. So basically, I mostly eat gluten-free. It's not that I have to, but my body seems to do better with less gluten. And so once in a while, you do crave a pasta-like dish. So today I'm going to show you my recipe I did for Orzo, and the product I'm using today is this one. So it is gluten-free. It's made of cassava. Cassava is a plant and grown in the tropics in Africa, and it's a starch. So this is a refined carbohydrate, right? So anytime you have any type of starch or grain that has been processed or milled, then you do have a processed food, and it is a refined carbohydrate. So this, though, if you're going to choose something from such category, is minimal in terms of other ingredients added in the processing. So when we talk about highly refined or processed foods, we're talking about foods that have put in a lot of additives for flavor, mouthfeel, texture, for color, and for that bliss factor that combines all of those qualities so that you're going to want to eat more. They also have added stabilizers to extend their shelf life, preservatives, and those things are not good for us, and those are common in highly processed foods. This is not one such product. This, as you can see, has simply two ingredients: cassava flour and water, and that's it. And so it's also made from organic cassava. So it's organic, it is processed, but it is minimally processed. There's not a lot of additives to it. In terms of its nutrient content, there's 4 servings in this box. Here you go. It's not high in protein. It's a carbohydrate. It's a starch. And it does have 49 grams of carbs for 1 serving, which is 2 ounces or 57 grams. And just 1 gram of protein, no fat. So that's what I'm using today in this salad. Now, I roasted ahead of time cauliflower and broccoli, organic, and I also pre-made in my Instapot some black beans, so I'm using that for my protein, my main source of protein, but I'm going to show you how you can increase your protein. And then remember that vegetables do have some protein, so you want to add in all of that too. They're not necessarily the highest in protein, but they do have some. So let's go down here. Sorry. And this could be, you make enough. You can have several meals out of it. This is what it looks like. So now a healthier choice than the Orzo pasta would be a whole grain. So then we're talking like not processed or minimally processed, which is going to be your quinoa. For example, you could use couscous, but then if you need to be gluten-free, couscous is not a good choice. It comes from wheat. So yes, quinoa, you could use buckwheat. Buckwheat is not wheat, it's a misnomer. So that would be another good gluten-free whole grain that you could use, which would go delicious in the salad actually. Might have to try that next. So what I've got in here is, let's see if we can go a little bit closer. So I've got the cauliflower and the broccoli. I have some fresh cherry tomatoes. There is onion and garlic chopped, fresh, radishes, and some sweet yellow pepper, fresh, and then some black olives, organic, so that it gives some flavor. Then that's it for the veg. And then for extra protein, I did add some sharp cheddar cheese. It's from Ireland, the one I buy, and it is a hard, like really old school traditional cheddar, so it crumbles when you slice it thin. So I sliced it thin and crumbled it in here, and some Parmesan. Now we could increase the protein even more. Oh, and you see the black beans, by adding in some nuts or seeds. So I'm also going to put some pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are great. They're really high in protein. 3 tablespoons, got about 8 grams. So I'm going to add some pumpkin seeds also on top of my bowl. So first, I'm going to spoon out some of this. Now notice this is a very colorful dish because I've got all different colors of plants. Red, green, white. I have the allium family, which is high in sulfur and good for preventing viral and bacterial infections. So that's the garlic and the onion. And also high in sulfur is the broccoli and the cauliflower. This is great for your gut bacteria, and you need sulfur to methylate all our cellular reactions, enzymatic reactions in the body for cellular function require methylation, and that requires sulfur. So again, it's a good thing to be having in your diet. Okay, so that's going to be my serving for today. I'm going to now add some avocado, and let's add some pumpkin seeds, as I said. I buy raw pumpkin seeds, organic. I keep them in containers in my pantry. So I'm going to sprinkle, let's sprinkle 2 tablespoons. It does give a nice crunch too, nice texture, talking about bliss factor. I enjoy a crunchy texture as well as chewy textures in my food personally. Okay, and some avocado fresh. I'm going to put just half. This is a fat, so I don't want to overdo it, but it is a healthy fat, which we need. And avocados are a great source of healthy fats. We need them for our production of hormones, for healthy hair, nails, skin, you name it. Okay, so I've got that. And that's it. I'm ready to eat. That's my lunch. And looks pretty yummy. I've got everything I need. This is a 1 total meal bowl. I've got my healthy fats, protein, and good complex carbohydrate. And again, yes, it is a processed carb that I've got in there with the cassava Orzo. But if you're going to choose something like that, this is a healthier option because it has only 2 ingredients. And once in a while, that's okay. But a better option, if you wanted to really go minimally processed, would be whole grains. But again, this does not have all those stabilizers and additives, chemicals that are not good for us and age us faster and decrease our quality of health. So, hope that's helpful to give you some ideas and get playing in your kitchen. Thank you.